leader's just done a 112.50. Okay Dan, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. The guy behind has just done a 112.82.
Hello and welcome! I'm DDF Racer and today's Tuesday, which means that it is time to go racing with Südspeed in iRacing. Specifically the Südspeed Sportscar Series, which features the Dallara LMP2 P217 car. And today, it's round 6 of 7. That's right, we've done 5 rounds and we've only got two to go, including today, the penultimate one. And we're at Laguna Seca for what is going to be, as Very Important Potato puts in chat, chaos. Well, it's not going to be chaos. I've got great faith in the driving standards of the drivers around me and the ability of race control to keep everybody in check today. I know that there was a bit of carnage last time out at Mosport, and you think that's a pretty fast flowing circuit that's got lots of runoff areas and lots of space, and somehow we still managed to be a little bit hectic, including possibly one of the biggest shunts I've ever had in sim racing. But no, it's all good. All good. I had a chat with Seb. Well, Seb messaged me after the race to apologise, and absolute class act that he is. Great character. A lot of respect for him, and yeah, all good. Water under the bridge. Water under the Firestone Bridge, which I'm looking at right now on the monitor, as we have grey skies but a clear radar here in California, Laguna Seca. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to show you the point standings in a second, but the way this championship works, it's split into Pro and Am class. Now, based on my pre-season testing pace and my pace in the first 2 rounds, which admittedly wasn't that hot, I got put into the Am category. And then since then, I've been getting used to the car. I've been working on my setup. I've been getting more familiar with the people around me.
12.20.
That's pretty quick. I've been getting more familiar with the people around me on track and knowing where I can and can't push. And yeah, I feel a lot more confident. My pace has definitely improved compared to the start of the season. So I find myself currently at the top of the AM standings with a decent points lead. My nearest competitor... Liam Murray, good to see you! My nearest competitor, Jackson Dial, is, yeah, a few points behind me, but he's having technical problems.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
He's having technical problems. So he may hopefully be in today's race. I hope so. Anyway, let me switch it over right now. Where are we? There we go. You can see the points on the screen right now on the right-hand side. Yeah. 29 points is the difference between us. Now in the race 1 it's 40 for the win, and race 2, the feature race, it's 80 for the win. His pedals stuffed up a couple of weeks ago and he has ordered replacements. They are due to be delivered today, but they haven't showed up yet, unfortunately, so he is still using his old pedals, which are on the fritz. He's going to give it his best shot. Hopefully he doesn't have any technical problems.
112.05.
Have a nice clean race between us today. Yeah, so that's it. Keep an eye out for Dean Hunt as well and James Solani a little bit further back in the points, but you never know. If I have a shocker and they have a good result, the whole championship can swing wide open, to be honest with you. If I win, you need to see a Lando-style leap into the pit crew. Well, I can assure you that's probably not going to happen, but if it does, the only person I've got to leap into is Mrs. DDF, and she's probably going to be asleep by the time these races finish, and I don't think she would appreciate that. But what I do appreciate is all of you guys and girls turning up to watch. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's racing. Race 1 starts in about 20 minutes' time. We got qualifying first. Race 1 starts in about 20 minutes time, and that is a 15-minute sprint. The top 10 in that sprint race have a reverse grid for race 2, the feature race, which is half an hour long with a mandatory pit stop for minimum 2 tyres. You guys can vote on whether you think I'm going to get into the top 10 or not. There is a vote running in chat right now, up above or to the side or wherever it is, on whatever device you're watching this on. You can vote on whether you think I'm going to make it into the top 10 for both races, just the sprint race, just the feature race, or neither, if you don't think I'm going to do particularly well today. And that's your opinion. Maybe you'll vote negatively in the hope that you'll... What's the opposite of jinx me? I don't know. Anyway. It's Aiden! Hello, sir! Infinite Loop Music, J.K. Williams, Liam Murray, Frying Pork Potato, James Rose, Mark Hallowell, Sean, JD, and Streamlabs has decided to join us today. That's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, we're just waiting for the session to tick over, so let me just switch it over to that. 1 second. There we go. It's gonna kick in. It is gonna kick in. Where are we? There we go. So as you can see on the radar, absolutely clear, but grey skies above us. In terms of the results so far, it's a very small field. Only... Wow, not many people in here at all tonight.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
It's only like 15 people at most, maybe? And I am finding myself in 7th on the pace at the moment. Yeah, very small field, so I don't know if people are skipping it. I don't know why people would skip it. You can play a drop round in this series, but maybe people are just sick and tired of racing at Laguna Seca, I don't know, but an uncharacteristically small field. Hey Ricardo, good to see you. Now I will say as well that I had a internet dropout during the practice session, right at the start of the practice session, which has kind of spooked me a little bit, so I'm crossing my fingers, hoping it doesn't happen again during the course of the race, or the qualifying, or any session that's coming up, to be honest, because, yeah, I'd rather not be disconnected from iRacing and not score any points today, but if it does happen, you'll see a little spinny wheel on the screen, and you'll know pretty much right away. So, we have approximately... I can't see there. A minute to go in the practice session. And then we'll tick over to the qualifying with a short briefing. I'm probably going to go into my car setup now and just get rid of some of that fuel that we need. Or that we don't need, should I say. So brakes, drive unit, and let's pop 15 litres in. That should do us nicely for the qualifying session. Actually, no, maybe... Yeah, 15. Nice round number. That should do it. I don't like a super light LMP2 car. It's a bit too twitchy for my liking. I always seem to do better on more fuel. But that's all relative because my qualifying in iRacing is generally terrible. I don't know why. People just seem to be able to tick it over to Quali and find an extra half second that I just can't find. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but no, I'm really looking forward to this one. I just need to keep it nice and steady, keep it out of trouble, keep it
checker flags out.
In as many get as many points as possible.
Right, everyone, welcome to Laguna Seca. Another short track, like most last fortnight. So let's make sure we leave each other enough
That's
space
the end of the session. P8.
Qualifying. Good luck to everybody. We've got how long? 15 minutes. Qualifying. If you get involved in any incidents in qualifying or get balked, just radio it in and we'll have a look at it. But try to give each other heaps of room. Good luck, and we will pick this up before the start of the first race.
Thank you, as always, Richard. Much appreciated. The voice of race control, who, as I'm sure you can imagine, was rather busy after last after the last round. Yes. So let's just check it's on the right screen. We are good. Chat is good to go. Right. Yeah, very small field today for some reason. Don't know why. But less cars on track to fight against. So let's go out on track.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Okay,
hopefully not Liam.
14 minutes to get the job done.
Hopefully not 6 wide into turn 1. But if it is, I'd rather be the one coming out in P1 at the end of it. Or if I'm P7 and they all bowler wide and I just sneak through, that'll go nicely as well. So we've got a good gap on track right now. Got 5+ seconds ahead and behind. See, I would use the Checo line, Potato, but I don't have a teammate in this race, so it wouldn't be very effective at spooking someone out. No worries, Sean. It's good to have you around for whatever you can make. Ooh, missed my braking point a little bit there. Alright then. You know the track. You know Laguna Seca. It's a short one here, so let's get going. Quiet time. Let's get a banker on the board. Oi! Not like that.
Yellow flag.
Bit of understeer there. The tyres aren't quite 100% up to grip yet. Hayden. Big understeer, to be honest. The track grip has definitely changed since the practice session.
The leader's just done a 112.86.
Okay, maybe this next lap's going to be the one.
The leader has just done a 112.40.
Alright, let's try again. That wasn't a great banker, but yeah, very scruffy. It'll do for now.
P3.
Oh,
The track temperature's rising. It's now 28 Celsius.
take some cones out for good measure. I didn't think I was that close to them, but obviously my depth perception has gone in VR a little bit. So this lap's not going to count either because of the contact.
Lap for Banfield, 112.16. Sector 1 is quick.
Really? Surely not. I'm just going to take it nice and easy on this lap, not put too much stress through the tyres. Wow, big understeer. Holy hell.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Alright, let's try again. We've got a nice gap ahead now. Let's focus. And let's go. This is the lap. This is the good one now.
P6. That's a new fastest lap for Banfield, 112.15. The track temp's increasing, it's now 30 Celsius. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. The leader has just done a 112.00. The guy in front has just done a 113.01.
Oh, wow.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Let's reverse it off track there. This car is not driving anything like the practice session. Something has fundamentally changed in the balance here, whether it's the track temperatures, I don't know. But it is just not nice at all. Holy hell.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
It just doesn't, it's not familiar. It just doesn't feel familiar at all, this car.
Right side, clear to the right, right side, clear to the right.
Blue flag.
Not a great group of cars to join in front of. I did a 112.4 is my best lap on low fuel so far. But yeah, this is very understeery. I'm not understanding this at all. Alright, let's leave a gap ahead. Okay, focus, Dan.
The guy behind has just done a 113.68. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. P10.
Maybe it's the track temp.
Sector 1 is 0.50 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace.
Oh wow, this is slow.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 1.1 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace.
Maybe the tyre's just taking an extra lap to come in for some reason.
You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1. New fastest lap for Banfield, 111.89. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace.
massive understeer. Just does not want to grip up in the mid-corner. I mean, that's better.
P9. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 1.0 off the leader's pace. You're a tenth off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Your lap time was at 1:12.84. Okay, Dan. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is horrible understeer. That was a 12.4, my best lap. This lap's not going to count anyway because I ran wide out of turn 2. Have enough time for like 2 or 3 more maybe? Yeah, I'm going to abandon this actually. That just locked up big time then. Yeah, alright then. Let's try again. Just not clicking with this at the moment. I've got 6x in Quali, but thankfully that doesn't really count for much.
All clear. Push now.
Got Dylan Walker coming in behind. Let's just let him through. There he goes. We've got a lovely gap, 15 seconds behind now. So plenty of room to play with. Let's just gently these tyres. Oh, he moves out of the way for me. The big gap got even bigger. It is open setup indeed, Potato, and I am using a setup that I've been tweaking over the course of the season. Nice and gentle.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 28 Celsius.
Okay, track temps are coming down. That's good. That suits me down to the ground. Here we go. 3 minutes remaining. 2 laps to get the job done. Absolute focus. I'm not going to look at chat. I'm not going to say anything now. This is my chance to make up some spots on the grid.
10th position. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. We need to find a tent in Sector 2.
I'm definitely going to make up a lot of time in the final corner if I can nail the rest of the lap.
Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Oh, you bugger. Cut the inside.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
And I haven't got enough time to do another lap after this. Oh well. So it could have been a 112.6, which wouldn't have really put me any higher up the grid, I don't think.
Yellow flag.
That's a very disappointing qualifying session. Car just did not have the
5
pace.
minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I mean, it's still top 10, but in a very reduced field. 10th out of 13th.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Oh wow, massive understeer.
Mind these track limits, please, Dan.
My competitive rival for this race, Jackson Dial, is up in 5th position. Holy hell, that was a shocker of a quali. Car just felt atrocious. It's definitely the right setup, so I don't know. I don't know.
Hello everybody, welcome to Laguna Seca, another pretty tight track like I mentioned. Like Mosport was last fortnight, but we've got a much smaller field. I think we've got 13 cars today, so hopefully it'll promote some really good racing. A little bit more room for everybody to wait for the right opportunity to make some moves. So, usual deal, we've got a short pace lap here. As usual, we've got a 15-minute race 1, and as you know, 30-minute race 2 with a compulsory pit stop. We'll revisit that one at the start of the second race. Again, tight little track, short track, so the first few laps are always pretty hectic, especially on cold tyres and a few little off-camber corners. So just be aware of that on the first couple of laps. Leave each other a bit of room, settle into your groove. Usual rules apply when making a move on someone. The car following is generally going to be responsible for almost every incident. Make sure you've got an overlap if you're going to make a move on somebody. Leave each other enough room, listen to your spotter, use your mirrors, all that sort of stuff. At the start, remember, once the lights go green, you can go and you can pass at any time once the lights go green. But be consistent with your speed when you are on a pace lap. As I said, be aware, racing side by side. Try and hold your line as best you can. Request to tow is active now. We're in a race session, so if you get involved in an incident and you need to tow, please request to tow. Radio in with your car number, and we'll check it. We'll take a look. We may or may not call a safety car depending on the circumstance. And if you're involved in any incidents, make sure you radio those incidents in as well. Car number, lap number, corner number, if you can. We'll take a look and we'll try and address them. And if you don't radio them in and we don't see them live, then we won't be looking at them. So if you want something looked at, even if it seems minor, then just let us know and we'll take a look. Good luck to everyone. Be respectful, and hopefully we'll have some really good, clean racing today. Good luck.
Thanks, Potato. Thanks, Richard, but not...
everyone.
I agree, Potato, as well. The cars felt great
Good luck,
all the way through my practice sessions leading up to this stream, and in the practice session itself. I had way more pace than this.
Proud.
Well, I mean, only a few more tenths, but it felt a lot better. All right, then, well, let's grid up and let's get cracking with this, shall we? Hope you guys enjoy it. Just got to keep in touch with Jackson. He is the main focus today. Got no James Solani in the race. I think he was third in the standings. No, fourth in the standings. So Dino's third, and Jackson Dial is second. Got 29 points on him in the standings. So I just need to keep within a few positions and minimise that loss, especially in race 2. If you guys want to watch the broadcast, the official SimSpeed TV broadcast, there is that happening at the same time. Type into chat !broadcast, and that will bring it up on a separate tab for you. Well, you have to click the link, but I'll do that. But yeah, the 15-minute race, no pit stops, and
15 minutes.
top 10 reverse grid. Let's bring it on home in one piece, hopefully in the top 10, and let's move it forwards. And we are moving.
Follow the safety car in the right column. Okay, Dan, here we go.
Oh, they've gone already!
Green, green, green. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Got caught out on the outside there, big time!
On your left. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Keep it nice and steady. Out of trouble. Cold tyres, cold brakes. Let's bring it in, let's move forwards. Everyone's going to be just in position on the first lap. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, JK. Fenton hit the curb ahead of me. I followed him over. Up to the corkscrew for the first time. Keep it nice and easy. Everyone's checking up a bit. Taking this very cautiously. No, that's not worth it. Ooh, curb on the inside there. Alright. Not really any places to pass there on that first lap without making a really ballsy move, and yeah, I'm not risking it just yet. Let's see how the race settles down.
10th position.
Oversteer there. The understeer is still present. Jackson's been bumped down to 7th up ahead. Oh, wow. Fenton not too confident on the brakes there. That cost me. Rears are overheating a bit from that. Yep, rears are definitely overheating a bit.
Rainy curve. We think it might be Lambert.
Bring the tyres back down in temperature a bit. Really got caught up by Fenton then. Didn't want to go into the back of him. Let's regroup here.
Time was 1:14.60. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius.
Oh, the track's stinking hot. That's why it's sliding around a bit. Fenton's off ahead. Take a few stabs there to get it round. Oh, that's better. That's a better lap. Jackson still in 7th up ahead. He's not out of arm's reach just yet. Still got Dino behind though. If I make a wobbly or don't get a move pulled up right, he's going to be there to pounce, no doubt.
The gap ahead is now 0.7.
It looks bigger than that. Certified Stephen Coe moment. I think Jackson's struggling a bit up there, coming under a bit of pressure now.
New fastest lap for Banfield, 1:12.40. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Alright,
Okay, that's a third of the race done.
Focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. You've just done a 1:13.52.
A few mistakes from Fenton up ahead now. So tricky on the tyres. If you just put a bit too much heat into them, it's so hard to get rid of it. So you really got to drive within your capabilities here. Let the car come to you, and I think maybe in Quali I was just trying to overdrive it, you know? I think that's what the issue may have been. We are hanging on here.
P10.
Wow, very early on the brakes from Fenton there.
Fastest lap for Banfield, 112.38.
Those guys up ahead going a second lap faster, that's crazy pace. 112.3's in the
Just
race.
113.56.
So I definitely got more pace into the corkscrew, but it's such a tricky overtaking spot. You have to get that nailed, you can't take any risks there, you have to be 100% sure. Oh, wow! Bit of a brake check there. Yep, overheated the tyres again with that lockup. Damn it!
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 35 Celsius.
I'm definitely better on the brakes than Fenton.
Okay, Dan, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. Your lap time was 114.30. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
That was a bit too much curve on the inside there. Oh, big wide from Fenton. Big curb from me.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
Windscreen is filthy. Aiden.
That was a 113.78. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.49 off the pace. Okay, Dan, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Right, we're not falling away too much here.
You've got half your fuel left.
Big understeer there. Frustratingly close to the back of these. I'm giving it everything I've got. This is like all I can push out of the car at the moment.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. That was a 113.57.
Wow, yep, rear starting to go there. That's my first instant point of the race.
Alright, Dan, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oversteer one corner, understeer the next. I swear this car actually drove well in practice. Yeah, that's true, Mark. I'm on
Is now in the lead.
I'm on track for the reverse grid pole, but I'm going to get absolutely eaten alive if the car's like this. Alright, 3 and a bit minutes to go. Just can't make any inroads. Wow. Okay.
Just cut the track. The gap in front is now 1.4.
There we go, back within half a second again. They must be struggling just as much as me, but I put a cleanish lap together. Oh! Wiggle from Fenton!
Clear right.
Okay, Dan, push now. We can catch this guy. That's the stuff. We'll have some more of that.
I'll take a freebie. Just got to hold on to it now.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
That's fine by me as well. I can actually go forwards, hopefully. It's one position closer to Jackson. Just got to hold on to it now. Not by doing that. Oh, it's Vinny! Vinny's the next car up the road. I reckon we'll have 2 laps. Yep, definitely gonna have 2 laps left.
That last lap was at 1:14.09. Okay, Dan, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Go on, Vinny, go for it. Go on, Vinny, get him. Oh, Jackson, another place down to me. Go on, Vinny. A bit wide there. Fenton was wide as well. Last lap incoming. We're in 9th. Remember, it's all about the fight with Jackson for the M.
14.00.
Way too much curb there. Almost ran it wide. Got a better run out of there than Fenton behind.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Looks like P4 has binned it in turn 1.
There we go, out the final corner. Wow, what a underwhelmingly stressful race. Managed to get a freebie in the end, bring it home in 9th position, only 2 places behind Jackson.
Never mind.
Thanks to a very fortunate wiggle from Fenton at the end there, which gave us P9, a few extra points, and I am happy that I am not starting race 2 from pole, because I don't want the responsibility, I'd rather react. As crazy as that sounds.
Well done. Nice and
Checker
clean
flag,
race 1.
P2.
Congrats, Dan, for the win. Can you jump into the waiting room, please, as well as Dean Hunt and Nathaniel Coburn as well. Just have a quick chat to the commentators in the 10-minute break. Again, congrats to the winners. The podium of race 1, nice and clean. Look forward to race 2. We'll catch up with you guys in about 10 minutes.
Absolutely no calls to race control today as well. That is...
For those of us that haven't ever been in that chat, is that in the Discord?
Just under voice channels, you'll see waiting room. Just jump in there, and then they'll drag you into the comments box for a quick chat for a couple of minutes.
Copy that, thank you.
So yeah, let's put some fuel in for race 2 then, shall we? It's going to be half an hour, which is going to be double the fuel. And I think I finished that with a decent amount of fuel left. So 60 ought to do it. What can I change on the car in this mid-session break to try and get it handling a bit better?
The track temp's increasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
It needs a bit more grip on the front, but the dive plane's already at maximum. The rear wing, I could drop it down, but then it's going to get a bit skatey on the rear. I don't necessarily want less rear grip. That's just going to give me less grip. It might shift the balance towards the front. It might be worth a try, but we'll see. We have a nice warm-up session to try it out, though, and do some practice pit stops. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put the wing to 16 and give that a crack and see how that feels. I wasn't really struggling with oversteer there, but then again, if I'm sliding the rear around a bit more, is it going to overheat the tyres a bit more? So let's try with one click less on the rear wing and see how that handles it. Track temperature is absolutely rocketing at the moment. Funnily enough, George, that was the first thing I tried when I got into this car, hence the Beans livery. But unfortunately it doesn't seem to give me that many extra horsepower, so I figured the toxic fumes coming out the exhaust weren't really worth the trade-off. Of course, the car is now going to be on 60 litres of fuel as opposed to 30. Subwoofer. Stiffen rear anti-roll bar if understeer on exit. It's understeer through the whole corner, really, that's the problem. Just understeer on entry, mid-corner, not so much exit. Well, that's enough track, so that's not going to count, but hey-ho. So this is the warm-up session between races, and I'm actually using it for its intended purpose today. It's a warm-up because I just not feeling the zone. Yeah, it needs more setup shop work, but I've never bought a setup, never really subscribed to a setup shop before.
Your quickest overall.
Probably should. True, potato. Valuable resource, Mr. Ollie. Yeah, Garage 61's pretty good for it. But it's very inconsistent, I've found. Alright, see how this lap goes, and if it's good on the Delta, I might keep going. If it's not, I'll do a practice pit entry.
P2, that last lap was a 113.77.
It's looking good so far. Oh, big understeer there. Yep, pitting in, pitting in.
The track limits.
Let's not Grosjean this, shall we? We do have to make a mandatory stop in this race. Again, minimum 2 tyres is requirements. I'm thinking fronts for sure.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 300 metres. Box in 5, 4, 3.
All right.
1. Box now.
And front tyre is going to be changed. Even on that short run there, it's mostly the right hand sides that are wearing down, which makes sense because there's a lot of left handers here. But if you change just the fronts, it's 11 seconds. If you change just the rears, it's like 11 seconds. If you change lefts or rights, it's like 20 seconds. It like doubles the pit stop time. So you're better off sticking to just fronts or just rears. Otherwise, it would make sense to change just the rights, but yeah, it takes another 10 seconds this off your race time. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with it. Potato, I think it's a bit odd. But maybe they're only allowed... I don't know why. But I've tested it because I thought surely you can change just lefts or rights, but no, it's... I've done practice pit stops and it does take longer.
Watch your speed. Box in 300
There we go.
meters.
And we'll do one more practice pit entry. I think that's pretty good actually. The little concrete strip on the left, the little triangle, just as the road starts to diverge.
Box in
Maybe
5,
a little bit earlier.
4.
Yeah, this is the warm-up session.
2, 1. Box now. Pit exit's clear.
Yeah, that's true actually, I haven't got time.
Limiter.
I haven't got time, it's going to hit 0 and then it'll be over. Oh well, that's my practice session over. Yeah, I'm
The track temperature's decreasing.
struggling with
It's
this
now
today,
34
guys.
Celsius.
Like, pace-wise, I'm only a few tenths off my theoretical best, but it just doesn't feel anywhere near as good. That's the issue here. But I mean, what's encouraging is the fact that I'm kind of doing the same times. on higher fuel than I am as lower fuel, it would make sense that the car would drop a lot. But it doesn't feel too bad. Hopefully, I can get a nice result out of this. I'm expecting to go backwards very quickly. It depends how aggressive people want to overtake me, because I'm going to be starting feature race in 2nd position. So, because I finished the first race in 9th, it's 2nd position here. Jackson's behind. So the aim is to keep Jackson behind. He'll be starting 2 positions behind me, directly behind me. Let's not get caught out again like like last time. Caught napping a bit on the start, the rolling start in the first race. Thank you for the feedback, Potato. That is a lot to take on the setup. I took a bit of wing out. That'll do me. Maybe for next time.
That's the end of the session.
I'm
P2.
going to come back and have a look at this chat and do some setup work based on those suggestions. Because if anybody knows anything about driving an LMP2, it is you. Now, where's Richard for the pre-race briefing? He must still be doing interviews or something, maybe. Normally Richard pops in and says hi round about now. We got 2 minutes 40 till we grid up anyway, so I'm just going to sit here and just zen. You know, take a breath, take a reset.
Alright guys, we've got about 2.5 minutes left on the grid, so congratulations again to the podium for race 1. Race 2, we've got a reverse top 10, as you've probably figured out by now. It's round 5, round 6. Usually it's the same sort of guys, I think, running in the top 10, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy, but just be mindful as you work your way through the field. If you finish towards the pointy end of race 1 and you're starting 10, 9, 8 in race 2. We do have a compulsory pit stop in this race as well. You guys know that. From the end of lap 3 all the way through to the end of the penultimate lap, which I think should be lap 24. But have a look at the timer. Make sure you get that bit right, because it could change depending on the pace of the race. So again, usual deal. It's a short lap, cold tyres, leave each other enough room, especially because we've got a reverse top 10. Request to tow again is active. Very clean race 1. I'm going to touch wood, because I've said that it could potentially trigger something for this race, but keep it clean, race the way you did in race 1, and it will be very very enjoyable. Radio in any incidents as usual, car number, lap number, corner number, we'll take a look at it. Good luck to everyone rather, be respectful to each other, and have a good race. Good luck, and we'll see you at the end.
Richard does a cracking job as always. Great guy. So, we do have to make a pit stop. I am going to be changing the fronts for obvious reasons here, because they seem to be wearing out. I have no idea when to pit in this race. I'm not expecting a safety car, although maybe with people coming through the pack it could cause some incidents. Hopefully not, because I want a nice clean race for everybody. We had enough incidents for the entire season last time out in Motorsport. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Can keep it nice and calm, keep it in one piece. Don't overdrive the car. Track temperature is even hotter than it was previously, so the tyres are going to be even meltier. The trick is just not to overdrive this thing. But 30 minutes, mandatory pit stop for 2 tyres. Starting in 2nd, the pace puts me definitely at the back of the top 10, so I'm going to go backwards. I know that much. It's just whether I can keep Jackson behind me. Jackson Dial, 29 points on him in the M standings. With this and 1 round to go, that's the focus. The focus is Jackson. It'd be nice to score more points, because points are dished out based on your position, but then the points, it's not like you get separate scoring for Pro and Am, it's just flat points across the finishing positions, so, but then the results are split into Pro and Am, so yeah, you do get more points for finishing higher up, even if you overtake a pro driver.
38. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
So,
30 minutes.
Alright Sean, good luck at the appointment, thanks for tuning in. Catch you soon.
Stay behind the safety car in the left column. Heads up, get ready.
He's gone already.
Floor it, green,
That's how you do it. Thanks JDF, see you soon. Alright, quiet for a couple of laps here just to get into it.
Right side. Still there. Clear to the right. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh!
Car right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Car is very loose. Benson's on the curbs.
Sorry about that, Vinny.
Oh no!
Yeah,
You need to slow down if you don't want a penalty.
Left side. Clear left.
Stand by 14.
Car 53.
Car left.
Stand by 53.
Clear left.
Cut the inside curb a bit too much there.
P4.
We've got Sebi Vondel behind us. But remember, I'm running less rear wing than race 1. It is going to slide out on me. If Seb goes for it, I'm not going to fight him too much.
The car in front has just posted a 113.00. That was a 114.00. You're 2/10 off the pace in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Car right. Clear right. You're clear.
Stay between the lines. Please, Dan. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
That's a bit of a late move from Sebi there. I heard car right, and I'm not having a repeat of what happened last time. Just giving the benefit of the doubt there. Oh, he's off anyway.
Left side. Clear to the left.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Car left. Clear left. Clear left.
The pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers.
Getting out of that mess. Don't want to be anywhere near those people. Cannot deal with that aggression on track.
Box in 5. 4,
Cannot deal with that aggression on track.
3, 2, 1. Box now. Dale is now leading.
Oh well. What a shocking start to this.
Your pit exit looks
I was
clear.
expecting to go back anyway. The target is Jackson, and I believe that Jackson got black flagged. He got a drive-through for something. Whoa, where the hell's the grip gone there? Something ain't right with this. I've literally just had a quick repair in the pits as well, so...
The leader's pitting now.
Rebuild and refocus time.
P12.
Something I'm just not clicking with this today. No, there was no contact. Just got spooked out. Did not expect him to make a move there. And I'm not risking contact again. He knows he can scare me out of the way. I want nothing to do with any of these pro drivers. It's hyper-aggressive style of racing is not my thing. I don't trust him to be alongside me. I'd just rather give the position up.
Banfield is leading the race.
I can just run some clean laps now and see where I fall out in the end, the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I don't think I'll be coming back to Season 3 if there is one. Wow, the car is horrible!
Okay, Dan, the next car is Walker. You've just done a 114.52.
No, not at all, Rangy. I'm not enjoying this at all, mate. I felt really confident in practice and car felt great to drive, but it's just all falling apart tonight. I'm just not one
In front
with this Dallara.
1.0.
Oh, Jackson manually disconnected. I didn't see that message. I thought he got black flagged.
B11. Your lap time was 113.82. That's your fastest lap.
What? I've got absolutely no confidence in anything that this car is doing right now. Track temperature is rising once again.
Lambert is getting closer. The gap's now 10 seconds.
It can't work out whether it wants to understeer or oversteer, Rangy. I'm stuck in the middle, trying to second guess it. Oh yeah, I've just knocked it a touch forward there, mate, from 47 to 48. Let's see if that helps.
Your last lap time was at 114.69.
I think I'm overdriving the car.
In front of us is Walker.
Just need to dial it down a bit, calm it down. I think I need to just let this come to me. That's the issue here. Oh, I think it's me behaving a bit more rangy. I really need to be in the low 13s.
114.00. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Let's see who has to pit up ahead of me. Up to 11th now. Up to 11th.
The gap to Walker ahead is increasing. It's now 4.9 seconds.
That's better. It's going to be a 13.8 maybe. Still about a second off what I was doing in practice
Was
on this fuel level.
113.87.
It's definitely transitioned back to understeer again now. Holy smokes. Just a little bit of grip would be nice, please. Okay, we're getting there. Still not going to be a PB, but it's a 13.8. At least it's consistent.
That was a 113.82.
I think purely with the amount of cars that are running today, which is not many, it's going to be very unlikely that we do get a safety car.
Banfield is leading the race, P11.
That's better. That's much better. Wow. I can't explain why it suddenly gripped up, but this lap feels good. No idea, George, to be honest with you, but it's definitely the lowest numbers we've had all season.
Okay, Dan, we've just cut the track.
Ah,
The car ahead has just done a 112.92. The gap to Walker ahead is now 6.0 seconds.
yeah, I'm not catching the guys ahead on pace, that's for sure. I'm not sure, George. Maybe the stewards' decisions and quality of racing last time out put a lot of people off. I know that Mark Hallowell's away from home at the moment, he can't race. Brandon Grosh posted up in chat that he can't race, he's away or something at the moment.
The car in front of us is now Walker.
I mean, the Fensons are here, Vinny's here.
15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes
me.
to go. Half distance, fuel looks good.
There's no James Solani, I know Andy Proctor's not racing, so there's not many of the AMs driving. Yeah, I really couldn't say. I know David Turnbull said he wasn't going to come back after the last race, he was not enjoying it. He posted up on Discord that he said, I'm sorry guys, but yeah, I only get a few hours to race each week and I can't be doing with the stress of this, and Yeah, a few negative comments
The lap
posted
time
towards
was
him
at
on Discord about that, unfortunately.
1:14.00.
So Davey Turnbull's not racing as well, which is a shame. But even with these reduced numbers, I still can't crack the top 10 in this race, but just hoping that we got some people who haven't pitted yet. I'm thinking Nathaniel Coburn up in 4th, he hasn't pitted, so that could be a freebie when he does eventually come in. I don't know who else up ahead hasn't pitted. Maybe Fenson? Lock up there on the rear going in. It's going to be a 13.9.
You've just done a 1:13.90. Alright Dan, your lap times are pretty consistent. The leader, Banfield, is pitting.
He's way too far up the road to take advantage of that. He's almost a lap ahead of me there. That was scruffy, but Delta's up. George.
Now in the lead.
So Dean Hunt's got to pit as well. Coburn's got to pit as well, I imagine.
6.2.
Pop it down to 2nd there for just a bit of extra drive.
The guy ahead is Walker.
Somebody in the pits there. Who's that? Oh, somebody coming out the pits. It's Vinny.
10th position. That lap time was 1:14.00.
We got Vinny. His tyres might take a lap or two to come up.
You've used half your fuel.
Alright, well that's encouraging because I wasn't expecting to be anywhere near him. Okay, Rangy, noted mate, thank you. Alright, we're ahead of Vinny and Coburn.
Behind is increasing.
So that's 9th.
1.4 seconds. E9. You've just done a 1:14.05. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace.
See if we can keep him behind. The battle with the legendary Vinny continues. He's a good guy, Vinny. Some very good chats with him.
The leader, Hunt, is pitting.
Alright, that's Dino in the AM category. Let's see where he comes out.
Okay Dan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating.
Will do.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 38 Celsius. Banfield is now leading.
Hey, Nick. Yep, pretty much today, mate. It's my best lap of the race so far.
The next car is Hunt.
So Dino came out ahead. Interesting. He's having a stonking race. Let's see if we can go and get Dino. 5 seconds up the road. Not with an off track like that, mate.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
There he is, I can see Dean. Dylan's pulling away, but we might be able to get Dean by the end. 8 minutes to go. We could get an 8th place out of this. Just got to put some good laps together. And keep Vinny behind. Easier said than done. On old tyres and a stinking hot track. You guys keep an eye on Dino's lap time and tell me as I cross the line. I can't see it in the headset, unfortunately.
Hunt ahead is now 5.7 seconds.
Vinny's definitely getting closer.
The gap to Ngayan behind is now 1.8 seconds. That was a 1:13.91. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, 13.8, I was a tenth slower that lap. Sweaty work this. Alright, this is going to be a 13.9 again, I think, for me. Nope, 13.8.
That was a 1:13.89.
Okay, well Vinny's definitely closing on me. Wow, Dean took a 3/10 out of me that lap.
They've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Dan. Track limits. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. What's going on, mate? Come on, get your act together.
Thank you, Spotter. Oh, the Indy car was good to drive around here in Race Room George a few years ago. That was fun.
Yes! Nice win, mate.
Thanks, Andy. Bean machine, I'm giving it full beans, mate. It's just not paying me back too much at the moment.
10 minutes of fuel remaining. Push, 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 or we'll lose this place.
Oh, I'm trying, mate.
The car in front of us is Hunt.
Wow.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Dan.
Thank you, George. 38. Wow. Oh, I can imagine, Nick. With traffic, this would be nigh on impossible. Yeah, Dean's got me for pace right now, unfortunately, it seems. I'm not going to catch him. So it looks like Dean's going to peg the win in this one. Failing mistakes from him up ahead.
Guy behind is now 0.6.
I just need to hold on for 3 more laps, I reckon. From Vinny. Wow.
Gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines.
Terrible judgment on the final corner, that.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
George. Not untrue. Alright, Rangy. Will do, sir. Consistently good, hopefully, not consistently bad. Best lap of the race so far. Vinny's only 4/10 back though.
That was 1:13.58. That's your quickest lap.
Big oversteer there. Car felt horrible. Just snapped going in, had to go grab first. One lap after this.
Looks like P4 has gone off in the corkscrew.
Oh. Is that a freebie? Probably not. Yellow flags are cleared, so nope, no freebie. Unless they've got damage. White flag next time. No chat, maximum focus, here we go. Good exit.
Last lap. That last lap was a 1:14.64. Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.38 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
tenths.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear to the left.
We think P5 has binned it in the Andretti hairpin.
Yes! Nice one, mate.
Incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Walker, 10th position. Okay, we're done.
Yeah, that was a bit cheeky, wasn't it, George? Had to give him the space there. Hold it tight, he gets the cutback. Massive dive. If I turn in there, I'm crashing. Not happy with that, Vinny. Not happy with that, Vinny.
Daniel Finney, you are a sick dude. Nice work, guys. Pretty clean, only one incident. Congrats, Dan Benefield, working your way through the field, taking the win again, mate. Well done. You want to jump in and have a quick chat with the boys on the comms, as well as Dean Hunt. Congratulations on taking the AM race. And fighting through for Driver of the Day is voted by the commentators as well. So jump in and have a chat. Congrats to everyone. Nice, clean race. Small field to do that. Hope you all enjoyed. Looking forward to seeing you again in a fortnight's time. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Cheers.
Well done, everyone. Good job to the organisers. Richard and Chris, nice work.
Not a fan of that. I mean, yeah, if I turn in there, I am getting pinged into the scenery, getting spun round. So either avoid a crash or give them the position. What can you do? Round 6. Well, that is definitely one to forget today. That's definitely one to forget. I can't even remember what position I finished in. Was that 10th? Yeah, true that, George. I'm going to wrap this up, I think. Yeah, let's quit that. Let's get rid of that. Well, hopefully we have a better round at the finale in Watkins Glen in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully it absolutely pours down with rain, because I did enjoy that at Road America. Where are we? High results. Definitely one to forget for me today, that's for sure. Definitely one to forget. Confirmation of the results then. So in the race 1, yep, only 13 people. I finished in 9th, which meant I started the second race in 2nd. Let's pop some music on in the background here. And then for the main race, yeah, I got pinged at the final corner by Vinny. Just over a tenth of a second in it. And yeah, it could have been a double. It could have been double ninths. But yeah, Jackson is my main focus here, and Jackson actually disconnected from race 2 there. So I don't know if he still gets points for being 22 laps down, or whether you have to finish a certain percentage of the race. But that could be quite costly in terms of. Let's look at the bigger picture. AM Championship here, but that is that. That is that, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that more than I did. Not every race can be a classic. Not every race can be hugely entertaining. And most races tend to be going that way in the series at the moment. So, yeah, and I'm looking forward to the finale in 2 weeks' time in Watkins Glen. Same format, same people, hopefully a few more people, hopefully a bit of weather. Coming up on the channel before that, though, on Friday, I've got the next round of the Richard Burns Rally Rookie Cup, and we're going to be in Finland on the gravel roads in summer, not the snowy roads in winter, so that'll be one to keep in mind. And apart from that, I'm really not too sure what the schedule is for other stuff, really. I haven't really got that many commitments at the moment. Maybe I'll do a Buck Brogan stream. I've been promising that for a while. I've got a race room update video happening at some point. Yeah, just there's a few things in the fire, but all I can think of at the moment is just the beer and just switching off for a bit, to be honest with you. You get those races sometimes where it just doesn't click and you're just not feeling it, and hopefully it was still alright for you as a spectator. Yeah, we'll come back stronger one last time. We'll give it a shot in the final one with the Beans Machine. But now, seriously, thank you everybody for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Olaf, I missed it at the time, but thank you for the 43 months as well. You got him right at the end when I was thinking of other stuff, i.e. dive bombs in the final corner. But yeah, thank you, Olaf, 43 months. George, 38. Andy Bales, 4. You're all legends. You're all absolutely fantastic. I love you all, and I will see you all soon. Look after yourselves, guys. Bye-bye.
You